Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to a late Monday evening Mojo. It seems to be later and later every week, right? And what our mission is to bring empowering, praising, complimenting, inspiring message to you out there that are carrying the weight of the world. What is the title of this session? You're not built to carry it all. Just reminds you that you're not built to carry it all. You don't have to carry it all. And there's power in their surrender. There's power in letting go, And so I come to you tonight, as always, with the intention of helping you flip the switch on your stinking thinking, right? You know, that conversation you're having with yourself about yourself. The one that says, one that sits on this shoulder and says you can't. One reminds you of all the things that you've failed on last week and then years and years back, right? And the other one saying you are worthy of success. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You will not be denied. And it goes back and forth, but giving you these thoughts for the moment, right? So when you lay your head down tonight, you can think about how you can be empowering to yourself. You can think about how you can begin to praise yourself, right? And you can empower yourself and begin to praise yourself, and then find things that you can say and do to yourself to inspire yourself. Right? When you do these things, exercise on yourself, man, because then you're more comfortable doing it for others. And the last thing is compliment. When was the last time you said something nice to yourself about yourself? Yeah, it sounds a little weird, but when you look in the mirror, how do you say it? Or what do you say? Oh, man, you look fantastic. Or do you hide your face because you're carrying a bunch of unsettled noise in your head, right? Yesterday's failures, tomorrow's worries, the uncertainty about what your next move is going to be. I mean, I'm not the only one that goes through these things. And that's why I show up today on Mondays to kind of help you hit the reset button, to refocus and reorganize if you need that, right? Before your head hits the pillow, have a different image in your head. Find that image where you are victory. Find that image when you are victor. Find that image when you are, not the victim, but the warrior. Right? Find that image when you've come back from struggles that you never thought you could come back from. Find that memory of those things that help reset the stinking thinking. Oh, man, it doesn't, it's not sexy. This conversation around stinking thinking is not sexy, but it's a real thing, guys, right? And it's something that we all can use and do better with our lives about, right? It's an excuse eliminated, man. So I challenge you tonight, if you're listening to this or tomorrow when you hear it, every time you get ready to say something to yourself that's derogatory, every time you get ready to say something to yourself that's debilitating, that takes away your mojo, I want you to pause, think about what it was. And if you don't have anything to say, just be quiet. Just practice that. Stop when you're about to say it. Catch yourself if you've already started, and then just be quiet. Some of you that are more comfortable, take that practice and think of something that you can replace it with, right? Because you don't have to carry it all, man. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Geoff Tyson, and I'm host of Conversations with Geoff and founder of Comeback King Enterprises, where we are building a community of warriors, baby, that understand the gift that we all have when we master that stinking thinking, this stuff between our ears, right? When we begin to understand the power in that, when we begin to understand the benefit of that, when we begin to use that to our benefit instead of to our detriment. Oh, man, things change, and they change in a hurry, baby, right? So I put some stuff in there. One thing I want to share this with you, and this is something for everybody, whether you're a Christian or whatever you believe in. The message is this, right? If you believe in a higher power of the universe, then it's about cast your burden. This one is from Psalms. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. So whatever pulls you along, whatever you focus on for your spiritual beginning, I believe the message is the same from them. Carry what's yours and cast the rest of it off, baby. The worry, the shame, the doubt, the guilt, whatever it might be, let it go, man. My wife and I were talking about some stuff today because we're doing some really stretch things, and she's got some really cool things she's working on, and I am also some things that I've been dodging and I can't dodge anymore. He's finally twisting my arm a little bit to say it's time to show up and deliver this. So stay tuned for that, right? Anyway, so it's at home we're doing that, and it's not easy, man. You say, okay, we start off in the morning, we leave, we do our little session, and we're ready to go, and we say, okay, we're going to cast it off, hand everything over to him, the worry, the guilt, the uncertainties about certain things in health, and question mark on finances sometimes, or that we make the right decision with our family, and then we feel comfortable. In the next hour we're like, oh man, we've carried that load again. Does this resonate with anybody? Are you giving things away and then picking it back up in 5 minutes? Right? I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. If you are, just drop it in the comments. Just say me, right? And so we do those things, man. And then we really start to put the weight on ourselves. That subconscious thing talks about, man, you can't even do something you said you were going to do for yourself. And you've already changed your mind, and it's only been an hour in your day. How are you going to? And it goes on and on and on, man. But that's just not putting it in the hands of who we believe in, not casting. I mean, like a shotgun, boy, sling that thing away from you, man. Don't just put it down by your toes so you can reach up and pick it back. Make it hard for you to reach back and get it. Cast the burden and still stand tall, right? I'm going to wrap this thing up with just 3 things I wrote down. One I just shared with you. Cast the burden and still stand tall, man. Don't let the ego and the pride be the reason why you're holding on to this stuff. Ooh, that one almost came out, right? So that's one. And let go. And you can still lead with power, man. Right? For those of you that feel like you're giving everything up and you won't have any control, you can still stand in your own grace and power, man. Right? Let it go. And here's one that's heavy. You can surrender what's crushing you and still rise. That's the thing. Surrender used to be a word that I feared. Man, there's power in surrender. That's the real gift of change, baby. Right? When you're honest and you're ready to surrender whatever it is that you've been holding on to, oh man, you have a chance. I heard it the other day, when you surrender those things and turn them away, you have a chance for the grace of life to come, the grace of God to come into you, right? Ooh-wee. So who's ready to surrender? Surrender the crazy. Put it down. Cast that thing out there, baby. Oh man, let it sling. So anyhow, I want you to do me a favor. Release in the comment section if you're ready to let go of what you've been carrying. Whenever you hear this recording, just stop, drop it in there. If you're ready to let go of what you've been carrying, holding you down, and rise back up into alignment. Rise back up to an alignment, peace, and power. Right? I know what it's like to carry some stuff along, man. I used to have a bucket of baggage, and you're dragging that stuff up Mount Everest. It feels like sometime when you don't know if you can take another step, and you're carrying it, continuing to carry it, and the knees get weaker, and the back hurts more, and the heart hurts more, and the spirit hurts more. That's a choice we make. So I ask you today, make a different choice. Cast your worries, man. Cast your shame and guilt. The disappointments, just sling that up, baby. Cast it out there and let it hit. And then focus on what you're supposed to do for the day. Focus on the gifts that you've been given. And remember, as we always say, don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied, especially your stinking thinking. So put in there, release, if that's you, in the comment section. Have a fantastic week. Know that we care and love you, and we want you to succeed. And every time you look in the mirror, I want you to think about being epic to yourself. Empowering thoughts, empowering gestures, empowering visions of what you see yourself in. Praising yourself for the things that you do, the little things. Inspire yourself by treating yourself like you need to be treated. And make sure you compliment yourself. It sounds crazy, but you got to practice it first, and then you'll see what I mean. Have a fantastic week. Oh boy, we got a great show coming up in Conversations with Geoff. Gentlemen, I talked to him today for about 40 minutes, man. I can't wait to bring him on. And he's a powerful guy. Went from jobless to 15 million leads and contacts and just doing tremendous things serving. So we'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central Time, Conversations with Geoff. Don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied, especially your stinking thinking. All right, baby, let's make it happen. See you next week. Take care now. Yeah.